What is going on, wild people? It's Zane here. We're back with another video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. It is day number 39 of the series. We're getting there. We are getting there. 111 is going to be here before we know it. But so today we normally do workout Wednesdays. But to be honest with you guys, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, and on top of getting 4 hours of sleep, I actually worked like 9 hours in the sun. So that was my workout today, to be honest with you guys. And here soon we're going to get back into the routine of posting our, at the beginning of the week, we're going to have a structure to our videos. But for today, I've got a few topics, as we normally do when we have these sit down and conversation videos. I've said it before, but we're going to get some more, we're going to start getting some active videos here soon. Just been trying to get a handle on some things outside of YouTube. But got a few topics for today, like I said. And this one is going to be an extremely important one. This one for me is one of the key factors and one of the most important things that I try to hone in on and try to have a good balance of in my life. And that is going to be patience. I'm a very active mind. I'm a very creative person. My mind is always going 100 miles an hour. And I'm sure if you clicked on this video from the title, it's going to be something about, patience is the key, something along those lines. But having patience is so extremely important. It's important to have outlets and, being patient. You can't always, what's a good way for me to explain this? So you have to be patient when you're trying to learn a lot of things, because when you're learning a lot of things and you're trying to do a lot all at once, sometimes it can feel like your brain is moving a lot faster than the pace of your life, if that makes sense. But kind of what I'm trying to get at is like if you're learning a lot every day and you're trying to make everything happen all at once, make it quick, like trying to get rich quick or trying to start a business up quick or, trying to do things very quickly. Normally they don't work like that. A lot of good things take time, and a lot of good things take a lot of planning, effort, and execution. And being patient is one of the key factors of being able to sustain a constant rate of growth. You've got to have outlets on top of, being hyperactive or having a hyperactive mind. You have to have outlets where you can, have a super active mind, be working all the time, and have a really good feel for what you're doing in that sense. But you always have to have an outlet, whether that's working out, playing sports, spending time with your family, things along those lines, because you cannot be this might be an unpopular opinion, but you cannot be 100% focused on one thing, or you can drive yourself crazy. I've seen it happen in real life, and I've also seen it happen all over the internet. People drive themselves crazy because they're so stuck on this one outcome or this one thing working, and it's not coming fast enough, if that makes sense. So you've got to have outlets to where you can distribute your time wisely, and one of those outlets is not doom scrolling. That's a big thing, especially in today's time, and a lot of people do it. I can find myself spending hours on my phone. I could sit here and try to justify it. I could sit here and try to, give you all the reasons of why I'm learning or what I'm learning and all these other things. But honestly, being on your phone for many, many hours a day is not healthy for you. There's only so much that your phone can do for you. But having patience and having a busy mind, what that patience is going to do is it's going to contribute to discipline and a constant rate of growth, kind of like I said earlier. For me, I've said it, we're probably gonna do a story time on my past experiences on YouTube eventually here on the series, but I've been doing YouTube and creating content for a total of like 3 years pretty consistently. Before that, I've made videos since I was like 12 years old. And if you want to go look those up, I will give you, I'm not going to tell you the names or anything, but you can do your due diligence eventually and find those yourself. But, over the past 3 years, I've been trying to make it all work very fast. And one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is patience. You can only do so much in a day. You only have 24 hours. You can only be so focused on a goal. there is a limit to your mental capacity, and there is a limit to what you're able to achieve in a short amount of time. It's important to have a good structure to what you're doing, and with patience, having a good structure and being able to really be able to understand what you're doing instead of just kind of doing. I've talked about it in other videos, but you want to be busy. You want to stay busy a lot of the time. You want to be working hard. You want to be getting to the money, getting to your goals and everything. But there's moments in your life where you have to kind of take a step back and look at everything that you're doing, so you're not just working and it's not really doing anything, running in circles essentially. But that patience is going to contribute to you learning how to be disciplined, and it's going to lead to consistent growth over time. Patience is one of the key factors in trying to accomplish anything, especially for a busy mind. I've had moments myself where I'm trying to get something done. I'm trying to, hyper focus on something. And I don't want to say crazy, but you drive yourself to a brink of like where you can't take something anymore. And by the way, just to throw this out there, this is not at all related to the series. I was actually watching a video on this guy that had kind of read a bunch of books about finance and stuff like that. And that's kind of what sparked the idea to make this video. And it's like, there's so many books, there's so many people, there's so many gurus that you see online that get rich quick, how to gain 1 million subs quick, how to, start a business quick, and all these different things. And one of the things that I always hear people rooting back to is having that patience, or at least the really intelligent people that actually know what they're talking about. Having that patience is going to give you time to, fail and learn. It's going to give you that time to be able to understand what you're doing, because this is something that you see too often online. And, I'm not going to give you any examples just because it's really none of my business to say, and I'm in no space to say it, to be honest with you, at this moment. But you see it too often where somebody will get something that they didn't earn, or you'll see somebody getting super rich and wealthy, or having something happen very, very quickly, and then after time, you can kind of tell that they can't manage it. And that is something that comes with not like earning it and not being prepared for the fruits that the fruits of your tree. If you don't know how to prune the tree, take care of the tree, when all your fruits start coming, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, if that analogy makes any sense. But gotta have patience. I'm gonna keep this one short. I think we're like 8 minutes or so, but hopefully again that video made sense to you guys. Just trying to for the people that are watching, just trying to, kind of give you guys some things that I think about on the daily basis, trying to give you guys any knowledge that I can and pass along that to you, or pass it on along to you guys. So stay patient. Your success will come. Have patience. Keep working hard. Make sure you're not driving yourself crazy on one thing. Make sure that you're distributing your time and distributing your resources in a good manner, and things will come. Things come with time. Anything good that's worth having takes time. Earn what you're gonna get, because if you get it too quickly, a lot of times, it's easy to lose, and it's easy to fuck up if you don't understand what you're actually doing. So have that patience. Lock in on what you're doing, but also make sure that you're taking care of the other things around you. And there's one last thing that I wanted to say kind of about patience. It's very easy in this world to get caught up in flashy things, in flashy lifestyles, and so on and so forth. One concept that I like to kind of ground myself with is that a lot of people make decisions, and a lot of people try to get things out of the lack of. Sometimes it tends to be somebody will dedicate all this time or all of these resources to getting famous or getting rich. And, once that happens, they're kind of like, oh, what do I do? Right? So kind of reeling that back in to the patience side of things, be patient in what you're doing. Don't get caught up in these influences and these things that are kind of quick dopamine or very quick, because I feel like it's a common trait or a common thread that people will try to do something out of lack of, rather than kind of taking a step back, being patient, and really understanding what you want and really understanding what you're wanting to do. Make sure that you're not wasting your time. Again, you've got to figure out what you want to do and your why. That's one of the most important things in anything that you do is your why. So take a step back, understand your why. Don't get caught up in flashy things, and stay focused. Peace out, guys. It's been day number 39 of the series. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 40.